Hi there, it's Martha, and I'm doing it's a, what is this? This is a video on the ones we wish we had, I think is the name of it. I've seen it both as a tag video or just videos that are going around. So I would say if you want to do it, join in and, throw it in the comments below if you have a channel or if you've done a video, and I will go check you out. So the ones we wish we had. I want to say this started originally from a question that Elizabeth from Elizabeth Scenes and Scents got. And then she did a video on it. And then Melissa Johnson Haight saw it and then thought it was a great idea, for all of us to talk about. And I know, so there's a few that I've seen so far. Brandy from, is it Bars and Bricks with Brandy? And Melanie from Bright House Scents, and Natalie from Melts with Nat and Jack. So there's a few already out there. I've lost track now of who's been tagged or who hasn't been tagged. Oh, and then Stephanie from the Scented Gemini. So Stephanie tagged me for this video. So thank you so much, Stephanie. But just do the video. Just do the video. I think they're really fun for me to hear because I'm newer to Scentsy. I mean, it's not been quite a year. So I love seeing clubs of like bars I've never heard of. Bars that one day I hope to, and that's what this video is about, right? Bars that one day I hope to smell because they sound so good. So that's what this video is about. So I have a few, but a lot of these I don't have. So I'm going to just talk about ones that I've just heard about, and I hope that someday they come back because I would love to smell them at some point. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so this is going to be like, I don't have that many, but I do have I have a little bit of a list. I try not to make this super long, but I'm going to start off with one I don't have. And I just kind of did some brainstorming. I'm sure after I record this, I'll think of others that I'll be like, oh yeah, I really like that one, or really am curious about that one. But first one I put down was Dumbo. This is clementine, creamy peach, fresh mango, and vanilla bean. I started seeing, when I started watching club videos and hauls, and I think on even Lisa Roberry's channel, I kept seeing Dumbo, and everyone loves Dumbo. And I'm like, I think I love it. I mean, it's got the notes that I want, right? That I like: clementine, peach, mango, vanilla, anything with vanilla. Yes, pretty much. So I hope that Dumbo comes back someday because I would love to smell Dumbo. The other one that I have smelled, but I only had one bar. I picked it up during a flash sale and I warmed it maybe about 2 months ago, is Love and Happiness. It's glazed chestnut, vanilla, and sugarcane. I put this on the list because it's just a very unique scent. It's, I don't know that the name goes with it necessarily because it's with the chestnut. It's just a very cozy scent. It's very different. It's very different from other Scentsy bars that I've smelled. So it has this coziness, this warmth from the chestnut, and then the vanilla and the sugar cane. It was a really interesting bar and I liked it. So that is Love and Happiness. And the reason I say I don't think the name matches the scent note or what I was smelling, because to me it's very cozy. And I don't know, Love and Happiness, I guess you could say, yes, it's a cozy feeling, a warm feeling to have love and happiness. But I think the love and happiness, when you put those two names together or those words together, it's something a little light and bouncy and airy maybe. And so anyway, I was not expecting that bar to smell the way that it did. And I really enjoyed it. So that is Love and Happiness. The other one on here that I don't have is Red, White, and Berry Pie. This was a scent of the month, I believe, 2022. So last year in July, I think it was a scent of the month. And I thought, oh, for sure, especially with maraschino cherry, is it sugar cookie? Especially when that break came out in December and everyone was talking about it, and cherry, and it was so good. It sold out. So I figured for sure they're going to bring that one back, right? People are loving the cherry, the Scentsy cherry, and it didn't. I thought it was going to be in this. I was hoping it was going to be in the spring and summer catalog, and no, they didn't put it in there. So it's cherry, raspberry, and vanilla. I'm very curious and I think I would like it. So I would love to see that one come back someday and I want to try it. The other one, this is another one kind of that I've been hearing about. I think I started hearing it more about it in the fall because I feel like many people were expecting it to be in the catalog and then it wasn't. And that is apple butter frosting. Uh, yeah, I was hoping I'd smell that one, but no, nope, they didn't put it in the catalog. So this is cinnamon infused apple and rich buttery vanilla. Apple and cinnamon, it sounds so yummy. I have heard some people say that Saint Nickerdoodle is similar, but not the same. I do have Saint Nickerdoodle in my club, so I'll take something similar, but I do want to smell the kind of the OG, the apple butter frosting. So that is one that got away that I joined too late. Almond Croissant. So I do have this one, and this is Almond Croissant. I've one. This is my last bar. I had picked up 3 during a flash sale back in the fall. This one's already getting a little sweaty there. It's just Almond Croissant. It's so yummy. It's just a yummy bakery scent. Ooh, and on the bottom here, I'm really smelling kind of that almond. I love almond croissants in real life. So this is just yummy goodness. This is my last bar. I'll covet this until the fall, I think. I did add churro into my club because for me, it's a similar vibe. It's a similar vibe, and I'm hoping that because this has definitely gotten stronger since I got this back in November. So I'm hoping churro also gets stronger. I could smell churro. I know it's very light for people, but I liked it a lot. I liked it enough to put it in my club. And for now, I think churro will just have to, fill in the gap here for Almond Croissant, but I really love that scent. That's a good one. I think whenever it qualifies to be voted in, I think that would be voted in, would be my guess. Okay, another one that I hear is not popular. So this is a favorite of Melissa Johnson Haight. So I know she's talked about this bar. She had it in her club and then she lost it. It is Hey Tiger Lily. Hey Tiger Lily, I have warmed. I've used that one. I only had one. My friend gave it to me. I think either she didn't like it or I think it was her husband didn't like it. And it's sugared mandarin and luminous jasmine. So she asked if I wanted it. I said, sure. I want to smell everything. I want to try it all. And I warmed it and I'm like, this is so pretty. So that one is one that in my mind, I can remember that one. I remember warming it. I remember always walking into the open space and going, wow, this is such a pretty scent. That sugar in there, that sugared mandarin with the jasmine, there's just something about it that was just really, really pretty. So I hope we're not in the minority. I do hope that one comes back. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, and if you're watching this, Catherine, I think you like this one too. So Catherine King. So we'll see. We'll see if that one ever comes back. And then breakfast in bed. That's one I've been hearing about now for some time, and that is warm pumpkin pastry filled with black raspberry and topped by a sweet cinnamon drizzle. Yes, yes, and yes. Pumpkin, pastry, black raspberry, sweet cinnamon drizzle. Hello. Yes, I want to smell this. Breakfast in bed sounds amazing. I love bakery, if you didn't know. So yeah, I would love to smell breakfast in bed. Another one I hear about, I just don't know what's in it, but I hear satin sheets sometimes. That's one I'm curious about, but I have no idea what that one is. But breakfast in bed, that sounds delicious. Another delicious one where I'm thinking, why'd you get rid of it? It sounds like this is something that is fairly easy and in a way basic, but a love for many. Toasted marshmallow. Toasted marshmallow. Who doesn't like toasted marshmallow? I mean, that's like, come on. Toasted marshmallow. How hard is it to throw us a bone and put a little more bakery scents, a little sweet scents in there? I don't think it's that hard. Toasted marshmallow. Yes, I want to smell toasted marshmallow. So that was another one. Okay, here's a not bakery. I mean, it's got vanilla, but this is not bakery. Vanilla oud. I've heard this one talked about a lot. I think this is one that Elizabeth does enjoy. This is sweet vanilla, grounded by leather and earthy oud wood. I'm intrigued. I'm so intrigued. I would love to be able to smell that one. I heard some people say like vanilla suede was similar, and I'm on the fence with vanilla suede. I did throw one in my club, but so I don't know. I don't know if this would be one that I would like or not, but I'm very intrigued because I do like leather scents. I do love oud. I love some ouds. Some ouds I do. It's kind of like Palo. I think there's different types of ouds and depending on how much, but this is one that I would love to smell. So vanilla oud. Then we have apple and oats. This is another one I heard a lot about. And this is rich, buttery oats, caramelized apple, and warm hints of cinnamon. I did hear that some people were saying, what was it? Which one was it? There was something from Bring Back My Bar in January that some people were saying, oh, is it Crumb Top? Was that the one? I don't know. But I kind of, sometimes people will compare like it's a similar vibe. And I think maybe that was mentioned, but the notes here sound very different from that. So I don't know, but apple and oats, like a apple and oatmeal, that sounds delicious. And again, I do love cinnamon, especially apple, cinnamon, caramelized apple. This is making my mouth water. I would love to smell that. So apple and oats. Another one here, and this is going way back, and this is kind of this bar. It's got a lot of mystery around it, I think, because it came out for like a special collection, and I want to say, is it Region 3? Is that Australia? They can get it. They can get this all the time. It's Pacific Sandalwood, vanilla cashmere, cozy cotton, and sandalwood. I'd love to smell this bar. I hear people love it. People that when it was released here for a very limited time, it's the one that people talk about to this day. So Pacific Sandalwood would be one that I want to smell. Then we have, so here I had this on my list before I knew that it was coming back, and it is now available. Angel Experiment 624. So, hey, sometimes wishes come true. So Angel Experiment 624 is part of the Lilo and Stitch collection. So it is back. So maybe it should not be on this list, but I was hoping this would come back someday, and here it is. So hopefully all of these that I have on my list, I will get to smell and try and buy and put in my club at some point. But Angel Experiment 624 is goji berry, blackberry, and vanilla cream. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I'm adding it in my club now without even smelling it. I want to smell it. Okay. So one that I do have is Sand Swept. This is Sandstone, Driftwood, and Pink Lemon Groves. So I have not warmed this. I'm kind of also coveting this. I will warm it in July. I'm bringing it out. But on cold sniff, this smells really, really good. It smells so good. And by the notes alone, I just wouldn't think I would. So we'll see how it warms. But on cold sniff, this smells really good. So I would hope that Sand Swept comes back. It is one that I do hear people talk about, hoping it will come back, asking if any of the Father's Day collection bars smells like this. For me, similar vibe, but not the same. I think High Mountain Lake is closer to this. Some people say Desert Rock and Citron. I don't know, but maybe it's somewhere in between. But Sand Swept would be one that I would love to see come back. And then we have Homestead Holiday, and this is one that I know Patricia Gates, I think, likes to warm this on Christmas Day. This is notes of blood orange and cinnamon, freshened by fir needle. It just smells like it's yummy. I mean, I definitely get the cinnamon. I get a little bit of that fir needle, so it's not like ultra woodsy. It's just a touch, and this just smells yummy. I'm not getting a lot of blood orange on cold. I haven't warmed this yet. I did pick this up for a flash sale, but it's one that I had heard talked about a lot. So I picked up a few, and I am going to warm some during the winter time, but it smells really good. And, I'm just thinking, I don't know, why did they take it away? Because it smells good. It's a very nice Christmassy scent. Then the last two I have here, this one is Shut Eye, and this is part of the Catching Z's collection. And this is Fuzzy Peach Jasmine and a Touch of Cedar. I really like this. I warmed this in my room. I've only warmed 4 cubes, but it smells so good. And then I warmed the 4 in my bedroom, and then I'm like, okay, we're gonna like savor this, and this way I can just smell it every once in a while. But this one smells really good to me. Yeah, it's yummy. It smells good. So I will warm it eventually, because I do want to warm things before they go bad. But right now, this smells really good on cold, and I would love to see. I think there's another one in that collection I think I liked a lot too. And again, I was able to grab it during a flash sale. Then the one that got away, it just came. It came in January's Bring Back My Bar. I had it in my club for a second, then I took it out, and now I'm like, why'd you take it out? And that is Mediterranean Spa. So that, my bad. I just took it out. But this it's just very like citrusy, like a lemon. They don't really tell you the notes in this other than it's like spa-like. But there is something for me, very fresh and relaxing. And I do love the scent. And this is a regret. I already have a regret that I took this out of my club. This is the last 4 cubes that I have. So again, I'm hoarding this one a little bit, kind of for, I don't know, special times where I maybe can be here all day and just keep sniffing it in the air. So those are the ones that I thought of as I was brainstorming. I'm sure there's others. And I was just watching Brandy's video, and she has so many good ones and ones I hadn't heard of. And so yes, Brandy, I will vote for Central Park Pralines, because that one sounds really good too. So that is it. Let me know in the comments, which ones do you wish you had, or wish would come back, or are hoping will come back maybe for this next round of voting. So I love hearing about scents I haven't heard of, or just old favorites. So yeah, leave it in the comments. But that is it for now. Like I said, this was a tag video, but it's also not a tag video. So I'm not going to tag anybody. I'm just going to, because I don't know now who's done it or not. I've lost track. But I would just say, if you haven't done this video and you have the time and you have a channel, yeah, do it, and let me know in the comments, and I'll go watch your channel, go watch your video if I haven't already. All right, thank you so much, and if you like this, consider liking, subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.